Hello students, how are you? I'm Shruti ma'am. Welcome to our channel Shiv Academy 8. This is our second lecture on a circular motion. In this lecture we are studying about the uniform circular motion, periodic motion and the time of revolution of uniform circular motion. So let's start uniform circular motion. The motion of a body along the circumference of a circle with constant speed is called uniform circular motion. Suppose P is a body and the motion of this body along the circumference of a circle with a constant speed is called uniform circular motion. Constant speed means the speed of this body P at this position is, suppose we consider 5 meter per second. Same body, and when it comes to here, the speed of this body is also 5 meter per second. Same here, when this body comes here, the speed of this body is also 5 meter per second. So along the circumference of circle with a constant speed, so the speed of this body is never changes. This motion is called uniform circular motion. In a UCM, the direction of velocity is along the tangent drawn to the position of particle on a circumference of the circle. This is circumference of the circle. Here is the position of the particle and the direction of velocity is, suppose this is the tangent. Okay, suppose that this is tangent. Suppose that this is the tangent of this particle and the direction of the velocity is in this direction. So when particle comes from here, this is the particle's direction. So in UCM, the direction of velocity along the tangent is along the tangent drawn to the position of particle on circumference of the circle. This tangent is drawn on the position of the particle on a circumference of the circle. So this direction of velocity is along the tangent. This tangent drawn to the position of particle. This tangent drawn to this position of the particle on a circumference of the circle. That's in uniform circular motion, the direction of velocity. This is velocity's direction. So when particle comes from here, this is velocity's direction. The direction of velocity is along the tangent. This is tangent. This is tangent along the tangent drawn to the position of particle. This is position of particle on a circumference of a circle. Okay. Hence, the direction of velocity goes on changing continuously. However, the magnitude of angular velocity is constant. The direction of velocity is changing continuously. When the particle is at that position, direction, this is direction. When the particle is at that position, suppose the particle P is here and his tangent direction is here. So direction is changes. So this is here new direction. When the particle is here, and when tangent drawn is here, so this direction changes. So the direction of velocity goes on changing continuously, but the magnitude of angular velocity is constant. Suppose here the speed of the particle is 5 meter per second. Same speed is here 5 meter per second. Same speed is here 5 meter per second. So in uniform circular motion, the direction of velocity changes continuously, but the magnitude of angular velocity is constant everywhere. Some examples of the uniform circular motion, that is the motion of Earth around the Sun. It takes 365 days or 1 year to complete one revolution around the Sun. Earth takes 365 days. Suppose this is Sun, and Earth takes 365 days to complete its one revolution, and this is a uniform revolution. At every point, the Earth's speed is same. Therefore, it is uniform, a circular motion. Similarly, the motion of the moon around the Earth. The motion of the moon, suppose this is the Earth, and the motion of the moon around the Earth is also uniform circular motion. This is Sun, this is Earth. This is Earth, this is Moon. Another example is a revolution of electron around the nucleus of atom. Revolution of electron, this is a nucleus Nu, and the electrons revolve around the nucleus. This is also uniform circular motion. There is one question: define periodic motion. Why uniform circular motion is called periodic motion? The definition: a type of motion which is repeated after equal interval of time is called periodic motion. The type of motion which is repeated after equal interval of time is called periodic motion. Suppose this is point P, or this is particle P, repeated its motion and come its original point. In first revolution it takes 1 second. In the second revolution it also takes 1 second. In third revolution it also takes 1 second. So its motion is repeated and it requires equal amount of time for its revolution. So this motion is periodic motion. A type of motion which is repeated after equal interval of time is called periodic time. So this point P in a first revolution requires 1 second to complete its revolution. In the second revolution it also requires 1 second. In third revolution it also requires 1 second, or suppose we consider 1 second here. Not every time 1 second is. Why UCM is called a periodic motion? The particle performing uniform circular motion repeats its motion after equal interval of time on the same path. Hence, UCM is called periodic motion. The particle, this particle P performing uniform circular motion, it repeats its motion after equal interval of time. Suppose equal interval of time means it may be 1 second or 2 second or 3 second, 4 second, 5 second, whatever it may be. But every time it requires same time. This is the equal interval of time on the same path. Hence, UCM is called periodic motion. The particle performing UCM repeats its motion after equal interval of time on the same path. Hence, UCM is called periodic motion. Period of revolution of UCM. Definition of this: the time taken by a particle performing uniform circular motion to complete one revolution is called as period of revolution. The time taken by a particle performing uniform circular motion to complete one revolution is called as period of revolution. What is the expression for this? Time period is equal to distance covered in a one revolution upon linear velocity. This particle is on a circumference of a circle. So in one revolution, it covers the whole circumference of the circle. And what is the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. T is equal to 2 pi r. So distance covered in one revolution is 2 pi r upon linear velocity v. But we know that the relation between linear velocity and angular velocity, v is equal to r omega. So we put t is equal to 2 pi r upon r omega. So this r and this r get cancelled. What's remain? T is equal to 2 pi upon omega. That is t is equal to 2 pi by omega. This is the time period of revolution of uniform circular motion. And the unit of this time period is second. We know that the always unit of time is second, and the dimension of this is m0, l0, t raised to 1. Here is no any mass term, no any length term, only time term is here. Therefore, we take t raised to 1. m0, l0, t raised to 1 is the dimension of the period of revolution of uniform circular motion.